Good morning, Soul Family. I'm a little bit late because I allowed myself to slide back into my lucid dreams. I got up early and was working, and I knew there were dreams that I needed to see. And when my head is extremely heavy, when I'm unable to wake up, I know it's a dream. Or when my eyes start to get heavy, it's important, and it was very important. I'm drinking my green sludge, thinking about my babe. My twin used to drink this green sludge, and now that's my practice. I'm getting right now that there are people that are getting ready to go. They're packing up. The people around them are not their friends. I'm sorry, it's probably painful. Remember, we got that message that there was going to be, leaving something behind, and it might be sad, but it was an ending of something, but wonderful stuff that was coming, and yeah, somebody just said first class show. He's bringing classy back, and I thought, yeah, you know what? Last night with my I videotaped the halftime event. And it was all personal messages for me with my twin, and he is bringing classy back. You want to talk about classy? Yep. And so that's what I'm saying. Keep it classy. Don't even lower yourself. I've been through the same situation. The ones you're trying to help, they replace you like you weren't even there. The ones that put you through everything, and now you're getting ready to go, and it's like, you don't even, who are you? But the thing is, that's good. Allow it to happen, right? Allow that to go away. You don't want it. So if anyone right now is feeling sad about an ending that's taking place, or about the way people, remember what Spirit said, we don't want fair weather friends, right? It hurts to realize that people that you thought were your friends are not your friends and were using you, and actually what the truth of the matter is they're jealous. Because remember, big dogs ride for free. That was their attitude. They felt like they would ride on the backs of the ones who had the talent or who were doing the work. And that's what they were doing. So now you've wised up to it and you're leaving it behind. So good for you, proud of you. And you know what? Don't let the screen door slam your own ass on the way out. Get out there as fast as you can. I'm happy with what I saw, and I'm proud. So you go. I've got two little incenses that I'm burning. The one Cindy gave me, which is from Colorado. It's an oriental incense, but it's from Colorado. Why is that not going in there? There we go. It's so little that it has to go in this little tiny hole. And then I've got my stuff from Sedona that I love, so I got them both burning. I wanted happy. The one from Sedona, it's called Insight Incense, right? Big vision. Yeah, that's the kind of incense. That's the kind of incense you want, baby. All right, so, I have to make an announcement. The crystal class. Thank you guys for sending in your crystal questions and for confirming what I need to correct, and I will on my page. I will correct it. Is there is no pace on my website for the crystal class, so go to donations. Just press donations, and if you wouldn't mind putting it into PayPal under friends and family, that would be helpful. Thank you very much, because they take quite a ding out of me if you don't. So if you're not able to make it, able to do that, well, and if you've already made your payment, it is what it is. But I would appreciate if you could put it in under friends and family, and I will amend my post so people are aware of how to pay for the class. So whether the class is huge or whether it's little, it doesn't matter. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it. One more day. Okay. We're going to, interesting, we're working with the Angel Tarot, which we hadn't, whoops, excuse my reach. My twin's picture got knocked over. I've got hematite on him. Hematite. Crystal holds his picture up. And, yes, we're going to be having a crystal class, but I'll let you know since I brought that up. Hematite, it's for grounding and balancing. So I've got it right next to his shoulder, his right shoulder, because the right shoulder is what you push your door, push through the door with your right shoulder, right? Your best foot forward. So if you're right-handed, you're going to go right foot forward. So hematite is when you're in need of grounding and balancing your life. As soon as it touches your skin, you feel centered and calm. So I'm going to show you, since I energetically, I'll block out his face because he doesn't have to have everybody see him. So I put it on him. As soon as the hematite touches his skin, it'll help him feel more centered and calm. It's got intense vibrations, but they're subtle. So I visualization and intention, and it works. It's kind of like, and I know people are like, ooh, it's like a voodoo doll. It is, but in a positive way. We can affect change with our gifts in a positive way. I'm not sitting there trying to control somebody else's free will, right? I'm not trying to inflict pain or hurt somebody. I am affecting change in a positive way. Everybody can use grounding and balancing energy, right? It helps stimulate your third eye, and it helps your memory and inspires deep thought. But it's got a highly protective energy, and it's for very sensitive people who are in need of courage. So it's a good stone for women, they say, but you know, they're super sensitive. My twins is super sensitive. He's an empath and he's gifted, so he's definitely super sensitive. So it brings you the courage to move through with what you need to do, stimulates your mind for higher learning, helps you if you need to get things in order. Because remember yesterday in the reading we were told that we had to execute a plan and make sure that the details were covered. Oh, you know, we were supposed to go. We were supposed to. Double check, trickle check, and make certain that what you had correct in order as you moved forward. So it'll help you with this logical thought process to reach the highest capacity possible within your brain. Heightens your self-confidence, your willpower, and your self-esteem. So an excellent energy for anybody who needs any of these things. And I'm giving you just little glimpses of what hematite can do, and you know. So this is the kind of thing we're going to be talking about in our crystal class. And when you look at hematite, in the raw form, it looks different. It's different. It can be included in other stones, right? And it was originally called hematite, but it was changed to remove the A, so it means blood. So it's a grounding stone that vibrates with your base chakra, and it helps with pain relief. So if you look at the hematite crystals, I'm going to see if I can find one for you. A deep red, color of blood, grayish brown, orange, and a silver metallic cluster. So here, let me pull one up that shows you what the raw form would look like. And many people associate it with the silvery gray stone, which is what I have. And that's made from ground up. So that's actually like man-made almost, and I'm going to talk about that in our class. So, like the one that I have on my babe, that's what's been done to this one, and most people are looking at that. And I'll show you. I've got the hematite here, and you see the hematite, and it's magnetic actually too. See, so these pieces all come together, and they connect, and it literally hangs my bell. So this is a hematite bell, or thing that holds my bell. I love this. But this is made from grind up, reconstituted stone, right? So the natural occurring hematite, see if I can find it's got more of the reddish, the bloodstone. Where is it? How can I go back to hematite? I want to show you what it looks like, because I'm not really about the man-made crystals. There's certain crystals that people believe are these very, very powerful healing stones, and they are crystals, but they are they're actually man-made, and I don't know, I guess I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to crystals. But see, when I show you hematite here, they're showing the reconstituted one, right? The real shiny, the metallic one, the one that you see in bracelets and things like that. But here is a natural cluster, and it's got the chunks that are the silver, but it's got blood, kind of the reddish blood. Where's it? Let me show you a decent one. They're all showing kind of the same. Here we go. There you go. So let's pull this up close. See, so it's got kind of a blood red, and it's got the hematite in it. So that's red hematite. There's different colors. Anyway, that's what I've got given to my babe right now he needs. And so you may need something like that too. So it was helpful for me to share that for you this morning, because there may be others that are going through whatever, you know, needing that energy. I love his, interesting too, the crow coming forward. The crow came to my window yesterday. It kept coming to me. It was a sign. And then I watched a movie last night, and basically Spirit was saying, when the crow comes forward, you know this is your one. And look at him wearing that on his, I mean, I already know that he's my one, but He's wearing it on his chest. So that was a sign for me, and I don't know if it was a sign for him, but look for the crow. The crow will lead you to where you need to go. That's just a message I was being given to tell. Sorry, to told. So we're working with the Angel Tarot. Gosh, can I have a sip of my green sludge? I haven't had anything, and I took my vitamins this morning, and you shouldn't take vitamins on an empty stomach. Okay. I'm bringing out the eye of the tiger. I'm a fighter, dancing through the fire. Yeah, you are. I know that there's kind of a difficult situation going on because titanium came on. Oh, that was him asking for it. Because hematite is like titanium. It looks like it, right? And it's a shield. And you know when I say, okay, I'm going to put him in a titanium shield. I've already done that by putting the hematite around him, but I'm going to see him in a tiny titanium shield cave. Remember when we do the divine masculine sun meditation, and I say that, you know, after the molten lava comes up through your body and highlights all of your chakras and burns off all the worry, doubt, fear inside and negative thoughts, and it pours down around the outside of you, and it burns off all of the arrows and all of the negative energy that's being shot at you, because I know my twin is being shot at on the outside. And when it pours down around the outside, the hematite, the titanium shield, the gold energy of the Father melts off everything. And I say visualize it turning into a titanium shield. So, and then I'm asking for a mirrored reflection to be put on the outside so that whatever they're trying to throw at him, or you or us, is reflected right back to them. Let their own karma deal with them. You don't need to deal with it. You just get your shit and you get out of there. And so this morning, as I was getting ready to do the reading, the song Titanium came on right after I watched what I watched in my dreams. And it said, Ricochet, what is it? And this is why I visualize the titanium shield around the outside of us, because of this. You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say, right? Because I'm not letting it affect me. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all of your bullets ricochet. Remember I told you my twin was shot, and they told me that the beautiful lynx, my mate, was shot with 120 bullets. It's these kind of bullets. You shoot me up, you shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof. I have nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim, fire away. That's why we ask for a titanium shield and then a mirror, so that all of that negative energy ricochets off of you and back to them. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. Cut me down, but it's you who has further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love, raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. So basically, Stoneheart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run, right? Well, we run. You may say, "Oh, I'm running away from the negative energy. I'm not running away from you. I'm not afraid of you. I am protecting my innocence." And that's the song that's playing right now. I'm never going to let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. So this could be family, right? I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm protecting my soul. So fire at the ones who run. Go ahead, Stoneheart. Stoneheart loves bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. So if you are in a situation like that, I suggest that you use the divine masculine. Remember I said yesterday I watched the pelicans flying into the sun, that pair, and then the doves flew into the sun? That's the divine masculine. That's protection. That's calling on the Father. We ask that unconditional love fill us and be poured down upon us. Fill us up. Fill our core. Get all of our chakras moving. The hematite's going to ground us, right? We need to be grounded. We need to get stable here. Fill it all up, that unconditional love. I'm seeing it right now, filling myself and my twin all the way to the top. All chakras are highlighted. They're all moving. The energy's moving up through the top. Filling comes through the top. It's pouring down all around the outside. Everything's getting melted. Everything they fired, it's like nothing. It's like water off a duck's back. It's ricocheting off. The bullets are ricocheting off. So anybody's thoughts, backstabbing. I told you there was backstabbing going on. That's what was happening. People that were pretending to be friends, but they're not. They're fair weather friends. They were there for what they could get. As soon as you're basically energy that they are sucking up. The ghost. I've just told to switch decks. I was just told to switch decks. Okay. We're going to shapeshifters. No, we're going to the shadows and light. Sorry. I think I'll go back and take one from the from the Angel Tarot, but I don't know. So, what was I saying? So, as all of the titanium is, and basically the hematite is what I call it, because it looks like titanium. So now I'm going to change when I tell you guys to visualize yourself in a titanium shield, nope. Now it's going to be a hematite shield. Because why? Let me show you. Because it's like a mirror. See, it's like a mirror. And that will, so it does two things at once. We don't have to ask for a titanium shield and then a mirrored reflected shielding. We're just going to ask for hematite shielding on the outside. And that way the bullets ricochet off of you. It's strong as titanium, and it's even more powerful because it's energetic. And it's going to do the job. So the ones that were the fair weather friends, the ones that were hooking up with you, in order to network, the ghost people that were, they wait for another famous person to come along, or another talented person to come along, or another person who's vibrating high to come along. You're just a means to an end for them. It wasn't anything about reality. It wasn't anything about it wasn't about love. It was about what they could use you for. Remember, big dogs ride for free. These are not brothers. These are not sisters. This is not soul family. These are users. And the second you're packing your stuff to go, you're not even out the door and they're replacing you with someone else. That's basically what I watched in my dream, and that's what Spirit was showing us. Nope, not that one. It's this one. Okay, so this is exactly why they asked us to switch gears. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put my green sludge. And let's bring out our crystal cluster, because I thought of this morning. I thought about this particular crystal cluster that needed to be here. All the Lemurian crystals. I'm going to point them at the card. So it's going to take, and I'm going to get the Angelite that helps you connect with your higher self. I'm going to get the Labradorite, and I'm going to point everything at the card so that you can take the energy on of the card, into the card, which is going to be you. This is going to be you, okay? We're going to visualize yourself here. So, it's so funny too, because my friend said, remember I kept saying to everyone, hello, somebody help me with my, what is it? The crystal that I keep forgetting. That is my favorite crystal. The one that I need. She's laughing. It's Amazonite. This is Amazonite. Why can't I remember that? Because my twin said, it was time to go on safari in the Amazon, the jungle. It's got rainforest jasper in here too. I've got rainforest jasper, very important. Gosh, everything my twin needs right now is at him. Rainforest jasper, Amazonite, Labradorite, leopard skin jasper. The Lemurian crystals are very, very powerful. My intention of safety. So for you guys, I'm putting all of this, I'm facing all of this into you, okay? Because Spirit's telling you right now it's time to be brave, all right? Yes, this situation is it feels awful, right? You're a gentle person. Remember, I had a dream, actually it was in a message I got this morning. Remember that we had the doves showing up over and over, and then we had the eagles? And then I had a post that I reshared this morning, and I said how interesting. I was talking about how I was seeing a bird on a pole, and I thought I was seeing a bald eagle. But when I got closer, I realized it was a dove. And I said how interesting. The two animals, the animal messengers that we wrapped up with yesterday, the eagle was our last card, and the dove was everywhere. Prophecy, gentleness, kindness, soulmate connection. Take a breath. Take it easy. All of harmony. Did I say that? I'll probably say it twice because it matters. And then the eagle was the one that was flying above, seeing things from the higher perspective, right? The eagle was the one that was basically seen in a place of honor, and aggression. They're strong, and so in my dream, when I looked at it, my dream, God, I've got my mind going in a million different directions. Sorry. In the post that I reshared, I said, how interesting. I thought that you were an eagle, but you were in fact a dove. And then I gave the definition of the dove. And I thought, what does that mean? And what it means is when you look at an eagle and you look at a dove, what's the difference between the two? One is very powerful and strong and aggressive with sharp talons. The other one is very gentle and loving and sensitive and a soulmate and has prophetic visions. And so we're looking at you. Look at this person here. You don't want to fight, right? It's not in your nature. You're more like a dove. You like to resolve things peacefully. But if you have to fight, you will. Remember I said my twin? He's no slouch. He's very gentle. He's very loving. He's very peaceful. Just like my beautiful Merlin, right? My beautiful dragonfish. He's very, very calm. He's very shy, and he's peaceful, but he's got fangs, and if he has to fight, he'll fuck you up. And so this person has got a big sword. It's just like us. We're peaceful warriors, right? Look at that happy Buddha. There's my twin, happy Buddha. But I've got a sword, and I'll take it up if I need to. So right now, this one is saying that you have the means right now to stand up for yourself. Yes, you do. Look at that sword. It's huge. You've got the ability. Swords represent words as well, right? Shielding as well as words. If you were the King of Swords, you were someone who was speaking with authority, right? This is about taking a stand, speaking the truth, not backing down when the threat is in front of you. And it doesn't feel right to you. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good for me either. You know, I'm an Aries dragon and I'm a scrapper and I'll take you down, but I don't like that energy. I've only had one true physical fight in my life. I broke all of her knuckles and her jaw. I didn't choose that. I didn't want that. But when I had to do it, I would. And if you came against me, I'll fight until I'm going down. But I don't want to. I don't want to be that person. And you don't even have that energy in you. And you don't want to use that energy, but the time has come. And remember when I saw the flock of the cormorants and they were flying and I was so proud and I said, oh, they're on the move, they're flying, it's so good, because the cormorant is the one that works for others and has a ring put around their neck so they're not able to keep what they work for. So the time of you working so hard for others and working so hard to avoid conflict or confrontation, it's no longer right for you. It's about taking a stand and holding up your sword, because spirit is with you. You are protected. You are absolutely protected. So this one is saying, see this sword that I have? I have not wanted to use this, but now I have to. I need to grow strong and I need to pick it up. And so do you at this time. You don't like the thought of hurting anyone or anything. And it makes you sad. Look at the tears in her eyes. Look at the flush on the cheeks. I don't like doing this. This isn't in my nature. I've always been told that it's not good to be aggressive. And yet I have to stop this trouble. It's like me when I was in Wisconsin. I didn't want to do it either. I wanted to work things out, but I couldn't. It wasn't possible. The energy was toxic. And I needed to pick up my sword, protect myself, and put an end to it. So right now you're going to go into battle, and you do feel sad, and I'm sorry for you. And Spirit is sorry for you, but you're not going to hold back. And when the threat approaches you, because what they're going to do is they're going to rely on you not wanting to fight. They're going to rely on the fact that, remember that song? The one where Ed Sheeran's, was it Ed Sheeran? No, it wasn't Ed Sheeran. Where they're saying, I wanted to leave my old life behind, right? And somebody said, who the hell do you think you are? And the person had gone away and they'd reinvented themselves. And people said, you're always riding in the back seat. You're a pushover, right? They expected that. But now this person has come back and they're victorious and they're not who they once were, right? And now they're standing on the stage and the other people are clapping for them in the nosebleeds. That is where it's going to end up, because you are not going to allow your fear and what they believe is your past fear to stop you from being victorious. You will not give your power away as easily as you were before. You're going to take back what is yours. The time of being in a truce is done. Sometimes Spirit says reach a compromise and try and reach a peaceful solution, but you haven't been able to do this in this situation. You needed to speak your truth now and be strong. People have been taking over. They've been taking over your gentle nature, taking over your ground, wanting what you've been working for, like the cormorant. You've been working hard. They've been taking. Big dogs riding for free, right? They haven't been doing the work themselves. Spirit does not allow that. It's not okay. They only allow it as long as it takes for you to become courageous and strong enough to stand up for yourself. They're taking advantage of your loving, peaceful nature. You're a happy Buddha. You're known for that. And that's a beautiful thing for you to be. But you're also a warrior. As I said, Jesus flipped over the money changers' tables, didn't they? He didn't say stand there and turn the other cheek and stand there and turn the other cheek and stand there and turn the other cheek. He said walk away. Walk away from that toxic energy. And yes, it's sad. But don't allow the sorrow or the guilt. Remember the one where they're going to say, when you decide finally to stand up for yourself and you say, I'm out of here, they're going to try and make you feel guilty. Wow, how can you leave this person? This person needs you. You know what? You've been giving of yourself, and you haven't been taking care of yourself. And now this is a time for you. This is about self-protection. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel sorrow. Do not neglect your own self-protection. Honor yourself for the first time in a very long while and raise that sword. Cut the cord. Do not back down. You are surrounded with cosmic crystal clusters. You know what? Spirit said, when I said, when will my twin return? And they said, will I see him again? They said, he returns with crystals in his hands. I hope so, because I am throwing these crystals all around him, and I hope he picks them all up. Return with those crystals in your hand. Take hold of these crystals. You need them. They're good for you. And this is for, I'm speaking from my own life and my own experience. This is for all of you. Look at the shield. This powerful shield. And people laugh and scoff. Oh, God, what is this hoo-hoo stuff that they're doing? Wrong, wrong, wrong. They have no idea of the power of the earth, but you do. You remember. Okay, next message. We'll do one more from the, I gotta work. I gotta get to work. It's 11:30, my good Lord. One more from the Oracle of Shadows and Light, and then we'll take one from the Angel Tarot, because, I don't know, that's the one I heard at first. I think it's just because I saw myself with the blue, and I recognized that sodalite was necessary for my twin. So, correct for neutrality. It's something about the color blue, light blue. Correct for neutrality. And that means get away from the depression and sadness and move more towards the peace and calm, because blue is calming energy. You put a baby in a blue room, it calms them, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. How funny is that? I'm just going to show you this because it's so obvious. Marie Masquerade. Marie Masquerade, this is the one that's been surrounded by fair weather friends. This is the one that's been used for their opulence, their beauty, wanted to belong in this society with these people. But this one needs a true friend. This one doesn't need somebody to, this one needs someone who loves them for who they are, not for what they have. Right? This one's taken off their mask and doesn't want to blend amongst these ones. Right now there's gossip and intrigue and glamour around someone that you love. And there is, around the one that I love. But I trust him. And so right now this one needs your love and support and a true friend. And my twins got that from me. Also, it's asking you, be very careful. Have you attempted to network instead of befriend? Do not be a fair weather friend. And you, Marie Masquerade, walk away from fair weather friends. That's exactly what's going on. But this... Oh, no, it's not this one. Sorry, it's the one on the bottom. I forget how I do things. And look, Spirit's telling me that's the truth. I'm seeing it accurately. But it's also telling you that you are also this one. You are a seer. You see things clearly. What messages has Spirit been showing you? What have you been getting? Right? Don't push away what you have been getting. You are seeing things accurately. You are able to see. Look at all the eyes. Look at the eyes of the owls all around you. Right? You're able to see the energy around you, and you're able to see what happens if you follow this path. Remember yesterday we got in our weekly reading, it was about you're going to be able to see events ahead. You're going to be able to see things in the long term, right? You're going to be looking forward. That's what the eagle was going to help you do. You're going to help you see things in the past, the way things they accurately were. You're going to realize how things were. This is what I got in my dreams today. And you're going to be able to see into the future and see where things are unfolding if you follow the correct path. So Spirit right now, this winged seer, she's sending you visions, okay? You're able to see clearly. And even you right now, remember I said there was a little bit of cloud in the sky, but it was going to clear up. But as you start trusting what you're getting, you're going to see things clearer and brighter, and you're going to get flashes of insight. So trust what you get. You're going to get these aha moments, these epiphanies. And a lot of people hide the truth. And a lot of people hide the truth from themselves. They don't want, they're nervous about it. So when this person comes forward, it may make you uncomfortable. I may make you uncomfortable coming forward. And I'll help you see when someone is camouflaging things and telling half-truths. And you're going to be able to see in supernatural ways. I do. I see in my dreams, and they're very, very accurate. I got to tell you, what I watched yesterday and this morning was accurate. I know it because it's showing me in detail. In detail. So you're going to see further, see farther, see higher. Just like the eagle. The eagle has come as the winged seer. Remember I said the eagle prince or the eagle king? This is who's come forward. And it's here now. The eye of Ra. And it's about you being able to foretell the outcomes. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you prophetic vision. So I may be seeing it a few days in advance. Often I get things in advance. Unfortunately, sometimes I get things years in advance. But I don't think so. This time I think I'm getting it just a few days in advance. So these are the crystals you need. The ones that I spoke about. Hematite. Sodalite. Angelite, the Lemurian crystals, rainforest jasper, turquoise. Use the quartz crystal, the clear quartz, to put your own intention on. You're going to have the labradorite that you need, and the malachite. Why do I keep saying malachite? Amazonite. You're going into, it's time to go on safari. That's all I need to keep telling myself. It's time to go on safari. So the rainforest jasper and the Amazonite, they're powerful for you, okay? So right now, you're going to be able to see behind doors. You're going to be able to remote view. Maybe you've not been able to remote view for a while. Well, you're going to be able to see it. That's what I watched just now. see things and be able to see what's going on without actually being there at the time. And it's going to empower you. Maybe it's going to frighten you a little bit. I didn't like seeing the things that I used to see. But right now what I saw things boiling. I saw things coming to a head, and something people are packing up and moving on. And I say, go. Don't feel sad. It's time. You've asked for the information, and now you've got the information coming forward. Right? It's been delivered to you. So now you need to be courageous. As the Fairy of the Highland, you need to pick up that sword based on what you can't logically explain to anyone else. Okay? It's the truth. You know it's the truth. Be honest with yourself about what you see. Be honest. It's time to be real here. It's time to get real. I know what I saw. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. Wow, they showed me. It's awesome, too, how they showed me. Because they showed me with people that I knew in my life from Wisconsin. When I left my hometown and I went to another place to heal, I picked up a soul family and a group of friends. And everybody that I was shown in my dream this morning was represented by people from that town. But it was not my life. It was my twin's life that I was seeing. So I know who everyone is because I know that there's a best friend there. And I know that there was one that was someone that he tried to help. And I know that there was ones that were jealous. And I know that there were ones that were spiritual that weren't coming from a spiritual place. I know. I've seen it all. I've seen the musicians. I've seen everybody. So I know what I'm talking about. My dreams are accurate. And you know too. Don't try and stuff it away. It's time. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Okay, I'm bringing this up forward too. Yes, you do need malachite, and you need the amethyst to keep you calm, and you need the rose quartz to realize that you are 100% surrounded with love. And here, I'm going to bring it even forward further. You need the pyrite for protection. The hematite, the pyrite, and the rose quartz. Okay, so you are 100% surrounded. And behind you, I stand behind you. I'm right here. And your higher self, you're right here. And with the higher self, you're surrounded by the ancient ones. They're behind you. And Archangel Metatron is there. You are 100% surrounded and all the way around, and they're carrying you through. Don't you dare give in to fear. They are nowhere strong as you are. They are nowhere strong as the spiritual team that's around you. 100%. You are guided, protected, and loved. Correct neutrality on all levels. 2 more. I can't shuffle these cards because there are so freaking many. Babe, open up. I'm channeling you. Take all the energy of these crystals in. Take all the energy. Take the calm, sweet energy of the incense burning the incense. Take the courage, the liquid courage that's standing right here in your green sludge that I made for you. It's powerful. And don't forget, I stand behind you, and we are the Eiffel Towers, and we will be not knocked over. And I will tell you now, which I didn't know at the time why I did it, there's rainforest jasper, and it's in the form of a heart, right next to my yin and yang, right in front of myself that is the dragon, and the unconditional love, loyalty, friendship, and protection. Okay? Remember, you're coming out of a pyrite cave. You've been surrounded in pyrite, protection, and the ancient ones are right there. Put your ear down and listen to them. No, this is not just for my twin. This is for you too. You take this for you too. All of this energy. We are one soul family. And when we come together, we unite together, and we are strong and unbeatable. So you lean on this energy, and you take this energy in, and you feel this energy. You feel the emotional waters moving forward towards you. That's victory. That's abundance. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. And I'm putting the selenite tower behind it because that charges all the other crystals. All right? Self-charging. Remember that, babe. Self-charging. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It's hard for you to self-charge when you're around toxic energy. So that's why you're now surrounded. Woo! King of Air. Yes! I love this. Remember I told you air? Air. Remember I told you swords are air? And this is a brilliant businessman, which I already know. This is, you know, as long as I got my suit and tie. That's what Justin was singing last night, and there he is. This is the king of air, okay? You've got the ability. You are a king. You've not reached this position of king because you're a slouch, because you're not. You are on your white horse, and you are leading the pack. You know what? Another way I'm looking at this, they're all coming against you. Look at them all there, but you stand in front, and you are unafraid. You hold your sword up strong, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. It's about speaking your mind with confidence. It's about mental and emotional clarity. It's about seeking out professional advice and balancing your mind with your emotions, okay? The king of air comes forward. The king of air. Now, the king of air is the king would be, it's a masculine energy. So I carry a masculine energy. I can be the king of air, right? But you are the king of air. This is, and if this is you listening to me, which is coming through, spirit coming through me, you're receiving valuable advice from an intelligent professional. That's what I am. I'm a teacher. I've been taught by the best. I've been taught by spirit itself. I didn't go to classes to learn. Our Father and our angels taught me, and us, I say. Isn't that funny? My higher selves. And I'm not talking to people who are scoffing. I'm not talking to doubters. I'm not talking to people who don't understand. I'm talking to people who get it. I'm talking to people who have watched me and who know that I walk my walk and understand why the crow surrounds me, right? Because I'm coming from spirit. I am a channel. This energy that's coming through from me is coming through from higher self. That's why I said we. I'm coming together. So this is valuable, important, intelligent information. And your decisions right now, it's important that your decisions are fair and they're balanced for everyone involved, but that means you too. And if you need to speak to a professional at this moment, do it. And do it with a third party. If you need to pull somebody in, remember yesterday we were told, do not do this alone. We were told, this is not about going rogue. This is not about doing the lone wolf thing. This is about calling in spirit. That's why the black horse is here, okay? You are not doing this by yourself. It's absolutely stupid to do this by yourself. You're not a stupid person. You're a very wise, intelligent person. So right now, you're calling in, that's what the horse means. Forward movement, fast forward movement, it means assistance. You're gonna climb on the back. So you're riding on that white horse. The white horse is spirit, and it's a unicorn. It's magical energy coming towards you. So do not hesitate to call in someone else. Do not think that you're doing this on your own. If you were this person, you are at the top of your field, and I know that my twin is. That's why he's got the jealousy all around him, because people envy what he has accomplished. He's accomplished it because he's good at what he does and he's worked hard for it. And they've been riding on his coattails, taking advantage of the fact that he's this peaceful, loving person, just like what was happening to me. But this person could be a lawyer. He's definitely a businessman. I always see my twin in a suit. I'm going to show you. I'm doing this because I know my twin is watching. And if he's not watching physically, he's watching energetically. I will cover his face, but I see my twin in a suit. Always. I always see him in a suit in my dreams because he is the professional. He is the king of air. But this is who he really is to me. He's the hippie, right? Remember yesterday, you could be both things. You can go from one to the other. You used to probably be in that opulent society, but now you're down to earth and you're more grounded. Well, now you are a king of air because you're capable of doing all. Look at this king. Look at his beautiful royal clothes. This guy's not poor. This guy's not, and I don't mean poor, doesn't mean that you have to be, if you're likening yourself to this person, that you have to be wealthy, right? You have a wealth of knowledge. You have a wealth of ability. Don't get hung up on the material. But this person is successful. They're very, very successful. Remember, I'm coming at you like a dark horse, but you've got the white. You've got the dark and the white together. There you are. You are part of a team. It's the yin and the yang. You have to have both to be balanced, right? You are balanced. You're an excellent speaker. You're able to be objective and diplomatic. You're authoritative. You know how to lay down the law when you need to. You can be very impartial. You're actually a good mediator. You're definitely professional and balanced, and you are motivated. When you decide you're going to move in a direction, nothing's going to stop you. That's why you're bulletproof. All the bullets that are hitting at you, the words, the accusations, the whatever that's coming against you, the slander, it's ricocheting off of your ass because it doesn't even touch you. Because you're in front here. They can come at you whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But now let's look at it a different way. Here you are. You're ready to go. You're in the rainforest. Remember, it's time to go on safari. It's time to hit the road. This is your team. Look at it's like a wall of perfection standing behind you. Nothing's getting through that team. Nothing is getting through this team. Look at you. There you are, surrounded on all sides. You go. It's time to kick fucking ass.